8:15 on this Friday morning. Baltimore City has been called one of the most dangerous cities in America for nearly a decade. But is that really a fair assessment? Crime, specifically violent crime, has risen all across many major cities recently. So watchdog group OpenTheBooks.com compares all the stats. In fact, joining us now, CEO of OpenTheBooks.com, Adam Andrzejewski. Adam, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Tom. An argument can be made that Baltimore is the most dangerous city across the United States. We took a look at the FBI Crime in the United States report. Now, the latest statistics in that report that the FBI compiles on cities across America are from 2018. But Baltimore doesn't rank very well. For example, on the indicator of robberies in areas of 100,000 people or more, Baltimore ranks #1 on that benchmark. In terms of the major crime rate in Baltimore versus the U.S. crime rate, unfortunately, Baltimore also ranked #1 out of all the cities across the country. And of course, you know, on murders, Baltimore only trails Chicago. Chicago's #1, Baltimore's #2. Now, if there's a ray of hope, and people need hope, here's a foundation where the city can build from. On rapes and assaults, Baltimore didn't even make the top 25. So there is a ray of hope and a foundation to build from on both of those statistics.
Yeah, it's grim, I mean, to be talking about these numbers like this, but the report, though, does it compare where police officers and how many are in their units actually compared to other cities? Like you had mentioned Chicago. How does Baltimore rank up against other cities, though, for at least a police force?
So what we did is last week on the program, Tom, what we did is we took a look at the head counts of rank and file police officers in Baltimore since 2011. And since 2011, incredibly, there's 509 rank and file police officers fewer on the today than there were in 2011. So there was 2,300 rank and file cops in 2011, 2,300 rank and file cops in 2011. Today, there's only about 1,800. Yet the department is more top heavy than ever before on sergeants and captains and lieutenants and majors. For example, there are 50 more sergeants today than there were in 2011.
So the higher positions here means higher pay for those officers. That's fine if they've done the time and everything, but still, we still need, as the saying goes, boots on the ground to at least be there on the streets. Do you think these numbers point to the more boots on the ground, the less crime?
So the mayor has shifted to a soft policing program using the soft social infrastructure like the Safe Streets program to try to help out the traditional policing structures. So, for example, $50 million flowed into Safe Streets from the American Rescue Act funds given to Baltimore. Now, it's interesting. The Safe Streets program in Baltimore is modeled after the Chicago program, the Cure Violence program in the city of Chicago. The concept has been around since 2007. It hasn't worked in Chicago, and you know, if I had to place bets, it won't work in Baltimore either.
Adam Andrzejewski, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.